back live here in Hollywood, California. This is the so this guy's asking for the badge number of one of the cops. What happened? What happened? What did the cop say? Okay.
Not the greedy. Feed the needy. Not the greedy. Feed the needy. Not the greedy. Feed the needy.
So apparently this guy's bag was broken by one of the cops. So the cop was pushing him off of the street back onto the sidewalk.
Not the greedy. Feed the needy. 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 Not the greedy.
Thank you, brother.
Feed the needy. Not the greedy.
So that's pretty typical of LAPD too. Instead of giving a verbal command to push somebody and put their hands on people, they do that a lot. So let me show you the cop. He's taking a picture of the cop over here. So this is the cop who pushed the man and broke his bag. And told me, like in a real life situation, if this man confronted, like when that man were in the street, this man would not push that man if that man was not wearing a badge. This man's like half as big as that other man.
Not the greedy. Feed the needy. Not the greedy. Feed the needy. Not the greedy. Feed the needy. Not the greedy. Feed the needy.
Not the greedy.
I don't know what that is.
The needy. Not the
You guys need another chance.
because we're being nosy over here. We have that taken care of though. That's good. You handle it well.
Yeah.
Handle it well. Appreciate it.
But you know, in real life, in real life, if that man was not wearing a badge, you would never have touched that man.
That's a proper thing.
You would never touch it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And they think just because they're a cop, they can touch anybody they want. They do it to me all the time. They push me all the time. When they could just ask me. Yeah. Because sometimes I walk in the street to get, because I film all the protests. Sometimes I walk in the street to get a shot, and then they'll push me. Yeah, and they'll push me. And they just ask me to move, but instead of just saying, hey, get back on the street, they'll actually push me.
Feed the needy, not the greedy. Feed the needy, not the greedy. Feed the needy, not the greedy. I like the even with the other one, the one with the badge and sending it. He's like, he's handling it properly. Feed the needy. You know what I mean? The guy with both ones.
He's the boss, right?
He's the boss. Yeah. I appreciate because he was just like, go, no. He was like, okay, what happened? He's like, all right. He shook his hand on us.
I like it. I like it. He's gonna sue him. Yeah, sue his ass. Even if it is for $10 for a new bag, right? Sue him.
Yeah, for $10 a day. Let him get a $56 bag.
Why not? Let's see how much is that bag worth.
Not the greedy, feed the needy. Not the greedy, feed the needy. Not the greedy, needy. Not the greedy.
So the gentleman is asking for the officer's badge number and has not gotten the badge number yet.
Let's love more food.
surreal. Like, what's going on here? A lot of people.
Yeah.
It's hard to capture them all.
Yeah.
I crossed the street for a while, made it a little easier. Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna hit mute for 1 second.
It's great to see you.
So glad you're here. Yay.
Nice to see you here. It's always great to see you, Patty.
Hey.
More food! 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 I know you get a much better shot out in the street, but could you stand the sidewalk, please?
I can try, but
Just ask them to move. They're really nice people. Don't step back a little bit.
it's not about safety though. Yeah, but you don't tell me it's about safety.
What's that?
Don't tell me it's about safety.
I didn't say that.
Okay, because
Okay.
I'm glad you're not bullshitting with me. Oh, I'm just telling you, I'm glad you're not bullshitting with me. It's about power, thanks.
Say, all right, we'll confirm the lease on the next. More food! Less laws! 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 More food! Every generation.
It's kind of actually less safe to be walking on the sidewalk because there's about like 2 inches of space. And it's more likely I'm going to fall and trip by walking on the sidewalk than in the street.
More food! Less laws! More food! Less laws! More food! Less laws! More food! Less laws! And the brutality of the homeless and the hungry!
Blocking my shot.
I didn't want her to get in trouble with the police.
She has ears. You have a mouth. Why didn't you call her?
Because he was coming towards her. I was trying to keep her safe.
She has ears. You have a mouth. Don't ever touch anyone. That's not okay. Don't touch people. Stand up. Keep quiet. These people I don't. And they have no clue. The cop, there was a woman, the cop wanted the woman out of the street, and one of the guys in the orange vest grabbed her by the wrist and pulled her out of the street. And I don't know, for some people that could be a very traumatic experience to have their self physically moved. But they don't care if she walks in the street because she's got a really nice outfit on. people put their hands on people, and it's not a consensual touch. One of the there was a woman, and she was filming, and he grabbed her by her wrist and he pulled her out of the street. One of the organizers pulled a woman out of the street, and so many times cops have pushed me when they could have just spoken to me. And when I told him, your mouth is ears, you don't have to touch people.
I'm an instructor for the city, so I don't get it.
Good to see you. I was getting really upset today, and I did a little thing and I didn't commit it, but
A lot to get. There's a lot of property.
there's a lot of people here. A lot of people
Walking westbound and across the street.
So it looks like the group is moving again.
No, wait. We're going to wait until the police go through their cars.
They have to get permission from the police. They need their big daddy policeman to help them cross the street because they're not grown ass adults.
the court! No war on 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 the court!
I'm stuck in a sea of humans. I feel so claustrophobic in this big crowd. Alright, let's see if I can get more up to the front. do you know that the organizers of this event are working very closely with the police, and they have the people with the orange vests who are policing the protesters? And I know. Give me a hug. I need a hug. I'll be okay. It was really fucked up. It was really fucked up. I don't know. It's one thing to fight on Facebook, but to bring it to an action, that was fucked up. Hi, so nice to see you.
Good to see
Say
you.
hi to the live stream.
Hey everybody. There's probably 1,000 people out here right now, if not more. I was trying to do a count when I was across the street from y'all, and I just reduced it to math, like if they're 8 deep. But
Yeah, sometimes
major protest.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here. But
And a lot of support from the community too.
yeah, for sure.
Which is nice. There were even some evangelicals stopped to they wanted to know if I wanted them to pray for me, and so I let them do a little bit for my injuries, but then I'm like, make it bigger. Let people love each other, let people see each other and help each other. And by God, if they didn't do it right then and there. So it was awesome. How's it going, brother? All right, I'll see you in a little bit, Patty.
Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna walk this way. Yay! It's hard to walk with me because I always take off and run around and... ADHD is good when you're live streaming. Hey, now for those of you just tuning into the stream, we're here at Hollywood and Vine in Hollywood, California. This action is defend the right to feed the homeless.
The homeless people have a voice. The homeless people have a voice.
There's a really big crowd here.
A voice. Stand together, ladies and gentlemen. Chant with me. The homeless people have a voice.
So it looks like they're passing out candles here. So now they're lighting the candles. The sidewalk's really claustrophobic, packed full of people.
They cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. Everybody grab a candle. Everybody get a candle. Grab a candle. We have lost so many brothers and sisters to the cold, to the hunger. We light these candles for them. For all of our homeless brothers and sisters we have lost. To the cold, to the hunger.
I don't want a candle now. I don't want a candle.
Stand together. Get a candle. Grab candles. Candle for all of our homeless brothers and sisters that we have lost. To the hunger, to the cold. Light your candles for all of our homeless brothers and sisters that we have lost. In the city of LA, where we have the sunshine every day, we are losing brothers and sisters to freezing to death. Who needs a candle? We have candles. We got a candle for our homeless brothers and sisters.
Alright, come on, protesters, we need to keep our
Actually, the people in the front should be slowing down. The people in the front should be slowing down. You shouldn't make the people in the back run.
Left one, more food! Left one, more food! Left one, more food! Left one, more food! The homeless is lost one! The homeless is lost one! Feeding the homeless is not a crime!
Wow, this march is really, really dispersed right now. Like, whoever, the people in the front are really far gone.
Be the homeless, start the banks.
Where's the march?
Hey, I think they're a little bit in front of us.
This is the most disjointed march ever. They need to be...
The organizers don't know what they're doing. They don't know the route. They don't
The
know
organizers are fucking up like left and right.
They got all these people out here and they don't know where to go and what to do. That is bad.
We got
We
teacher.
stood in front of that damn abandoned, that fucking construction site for 30 minutes. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was a dead person zone. Wasn't even nothing going on right there.
Hollywood and Highland is a better spot.
Yeah, they should have stayed where we was at. The reason why the guy, I asked the organizer, why did they move down the street? They said because the people, the manager and the Metro loft was complaining.
So what?
I said, did you tell him it was a protest?
Do you know who owns Metro?
Yeah, I know.
Who owns the people?
Yeah, the people.
The taxpayers.
The city.
Even the homeless people. When they buy something that's not food, they're paying for the Metro.
Exactly.
So that's the people's property.
Exactly. Let the sheriffs tell it. You trespassing.
Hey Russo! This section is supposed to go till 7 p.m. I don't know what time it is right now. There were some, Fox News was here. I don't see any news crews here now, but earlier Fox News was here, and Channel 2, and 34, I think 34 is the Spanish station. And then as far as homeless people, somewhere between like 400 and 1,000, I don't really have a good count. I was guessing 300, somebody else said 1,000. It could be 500.
Yeah, about 5.
But I don't know, I feel like the march is left without us. And that's I don't know, that's my pet peeve about marches. My pet peeve about marches is when the front of the march is going at a different speed than the back of the march. That's not an effective march if you're not all together. And right now, it's just people, random people, sorry. It's just random people walking down the street with candles.
The cops, half the people is behind us.
I think more than half is in front of us.
Yeah.
Because I filmed the whole march, and then I got to the back of the march, and then I ran a little bit. I don't know, I'm just like really fucking cranky today because some shit that happened earlier.
I went back looking for you.
Hi, nice to see you.
Oh, TC.
Like somebody who likes to fight on Facebook started some shit with me here at the march. Yeah. I don't know, it's one thing to fight on Facebook, but then to like start shit in a fucking action, it's fucked up.
Yeah, right here in the middle is something going on. That's cool.
I'm trying to work here.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even say anything, like I just broke my own live stream rule.
Yeah, you gotta ignore us, especially when you're in the street. Oh, here they go.
I don't usually talk about all the bullshit on live stream. Which hundreds? It's probably like 5 something, huh? 522. Alright, let's go. Thank you. Alright, now how am I gonna film this shit if they ain't gonna let me go in the street?
What are they doing? They can't
destruction of Hollywood and Vine.
Let us feed the homeless. 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 Let us feed the homeless.
and they ignore it. But if a protester twists their foot off the curb, they put their hands on them. Yeah, they're chanting less laws, more food. Yeah, it's a really big like, this is a really a lot. A shit ton of people are here. Maybe half a shit ton. But the sidewalk is too fucking crowded. I can't handle it.
More food! More food! More food! Let's go!
Now they're chanting less laws, more shelters.
More food! More food!
Oh, we can't see that sign.
Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice.
Chance.
No homeless people! 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 No homeless people!
Excuse me.
Homeless people have a voice.
Excuse me.
Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people.
So we're back now at Hollywood and Vine.
Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice.
Excuse me.
Homeless people have a voice.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Homeless people have a voice.
Homeless people have a voice.
Homeless people have a voice.
Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice.
Hey, now, for those of you who just tuned into the stream, we're here at Hollywood and Vine in Hollywood, California. This action is to defend the rights to feed the unhoused.
Anticapitalista! 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 Anticapitalista!
Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice. Homeless people have a voice.
Anticapitalista! Aquí, anticapitalista! Así, 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 anticapitalista! So we're going to have
the links and everything. Hey Carlisle. Let me show you this. So on the if you want to sit right here, put like these spiky things. So there's spiky things right here so nobody can sit. I mean even as a tourist it's hard to find a place to sit. Except for the bus stops which are divided so you can only put one person per seat. But all the planters here at the metro stop here at Unhoused have spikes, so you cannot sit down here. Oh, look at the sheriff. So apparently the protest had started out here at the Hollywood and Vine station for the metro, and someone who worked at Metro complained, so they moved the march. But now we're back. But now there's all these like scary looking sheriff guys here. There's 4 sheriffs and then the guy in the orange is one of the organizers. The organizers of this event are the Monday Night Mission, and they're working very closely with LAPD to police the protest, which is something that has bothered me a lot. Because some of the protest organizers in the orange vests are putting their hands on people and pushing them out of the street. Which to me, it really upsets me because, like I told them, they have a mouth, and the person in the street has an ear. So they want the people to move on the street, they can ask them. Instead of, one of them actually grabbed a woman by the wrist. She was filming at the time. They fucked up her shot, they grabbed her by the wrist, and they pulled her out of the street. One of the guys in the orange vest. And that was really, really, like, that would traumatize me if somebody grabbed me and physically moved me. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Connecticut. Nice. This march or whatever event is the logistics of this are impossible to film. Wow, so people can't even like get on their bus. We're blocking the bus stop here. Hey guys, that's the Pantages Theater over there. the other beautiful people. And tell all the other beautiful people. But only the beautiful people. Okay. Yay! So you guys, across the street is the Pantages Theater.
All you guys know that they're trying to pass a law. If they put this law into motion, it's going to be illegal for you to share your food on the street.
I'm actually homeless, and if you're doing interviews, I'd like to also do one.
Yeah, for sure. Just tell us.
If you are.
Yeah, tell us whatever you want to tell us.
Okay, well, while less laws is a good thing, myself, I've been in shelters, I've been in emergency shelters, I'm at a shelter right now for gay people, for LGBTQ people. These shelters, the thing about it is this, you see, people do live on the street because of this criminalization of poverty, which actually has come and gone in many forms, and it's been coming and going since the Middle Ages, since the Transmutation of Labor Service initially. What needs to change isn't more shelters necessarily, because giving shelters for us people who are chronically homeless and don't make it in shelters is actually not a humanitarian decision, but it's a neoliberal political decision to put us away and to save money for the state. Their own economic language talks about that very fact. What needs to be addressed are the factors that cause homelessness. They're institutional. There's no difference between the shelter I live in and my experiences in jail. There's very little differences.
Wow, that's
very
interesting.
little differences.
Yeah.
So instead of less laws, less shelters, how about no criminalization of the poor? How about getting back to those days when there were grain riots and bread riots, where it was fundamental for every single person to have a place to live and food to eat? It's not about HUD and HMIS and National Coalition of Homelessness trying to help by putting us away in semi-quasi prisons. That's not what it's about.
That's beautiful. Tell us more about how the shelter is like a jail.
Well, there's all kinds of rules in the shelter. The rules are all about medicalizing and pathologizing homeless, quote, clients, and also finding a way to treat us in a way that costs them less money. For example, people who are on the street are typically called chronically homeless, and they've been given this designation, and people like HUD claim that this chronically homeless population is about 10% of the homeless population that takes something like 70 to 90% of the resources. And this is the reason why they have housing first, which is a good thing, but it's not necessarily to help us. It's actually to put us away in a way that saves the state money, which you can look that literature up yourself. And yeah, you know what? Those places are not safe places. They still have discipline. They still have a pipeline straight to jail. A lot of people don't make it in there because it's about making us more marketable, and these are their own words. Making us more marketable as opposed to changing the factors that make us homeless in the first place, or even the idea that homelessness does exist. Something which only exists after the Transmutation of Labor Service, which also, as a precondition, involved enslaving women, enslaving the poor, forcing us into cities, and then making it so that we couldn't work.
Awesome. So what do you think, what would be like, what would you recommend that people do? What action could, I've got people watching right now, what action could
I'd
they
recommend
take?
a critical look at the ethnography on homeless life and on the factors that have made a lot of us homeless, because you'll find that a lot of us come from the same working background, and that's the reason why we became homeless. I'd also recommend looking at the literature by HUD, the literature by National Homeless Coalition, Gay and Lesbian Task Force, and being critical about how they treat us, and being critical about actually reversing poverty as an idea, as starvation as an idea that is legal, as opposed to looking at the non-profit industrial complex, looking at the prison industrial complex, and not simply putting us in shelters that will cost less money for the state and only temporarily hemorrhage money for the non-profits. Looking at the McKinney-Vento Act, looking at labor houses that had work tests, and seeing how nowadays a lot of nonprofits have similar case plans that require this kind of work and work test about marketability, and how homelessness is also becoming a market-mediated culture.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to?
I'd also say that there's a lot of us homeless people out there who got to talk to us and see what we want, but nonprofits are making sure that, with the exception of some nice places like Midnight Mission, they don't want us to survive outside the street. They want to bring this into the nonprofits. Just be critical of that. Why aren't they bringing this in? Why aren't they trying to help us survive on our own terms?
Homeless people have a voice.
That's all I've got to say.
I know a lot of people choose to not stay in a shelter. Why is it that some people choose to not stay in a
Well,
shelter?
it's all about the tyranny of kindness. It's all about
People have a
this
voice.
paternalistic approach to us to not consider themselves the reasons why we're homeless. For example, a lot of us get discriminated against. A lot of us have gotten addictions being on the street.
Homeless people have a voice.
What's that?
Sorry, I get distracted. What was that?
Homeless people have a voice.
A lot of people choose to not stay in shelter.
Right.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of conditions for us that, you know what, a lot of us can't live up to. A lot of us, because we choose not to be marketable.
Homeless
We
people
choose
have
not
a
to.
voice.
I'm trying to think about how to put this.
Homeless people have a voice.
They've got some very strict demands of us, and they want us to live a certain kind of lifestyle. And they don't pay attention to the reasons why we're homeless. They don't pay attention to the fact that we're only homeless because of the way that society is structured. So a lot of us won't be able to make it. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Going through
yeah.
DMH, going through paternalistic, mandatory case, right? And the
Well,
paternalistic.
I've actually
case
spent the
management.
summer of 2012 sleeping on the sidewalk in a protest that was pro-homeless in Los Angeles. So I kind of have like myself an experience of that, even though, you know, I only spent like 5 nights a week on the sidewalk, and like 2 days a week I went home and took a shower and slept in my bed. But still, like, I still kind of have that feeling of like what it's like to not sleep and you know what, drinking alcohol sure fucking helped. You know, it's really fucking cold out there, and you get drunk and you're warm, and like I understand the addiction and why like living on the street would add to addiction, because I drank a lot when I was sleeping in the street.
You drank a lot.
I drank a lot because just to fall asleep, just to be warm, you know.
Yeah, and also, I mean, you can look at ethnography that talks about the reasons why different homeless populations
To
that
drown
are
out the
heterogeneous.
noise, you know, because there's just so
Yeah.
much noise out there.
Yeah, there's definitely food choices, and GR and food stamps. They're all related. There's definitely food choices and homelessness are related. Food choices and poverty are related.
Less laws. Less laws. Less laws.
Thanks for talking. That was awesome.
Less laws.